Hello Billy, back at it again with another video, and welcome back to another Reliving the Past. Reliving the Past. Reliving the Past. Today, we're going to talk about this big MFer, the original Xbox. The system was released in 2001. And yeah, a company called Microsoft was like, hey, guys, we should make a video game console, and that's what they made, and this what came along. But we'll explain that in a little bit. But guys, breaking news! It's the 4th week of Reliving the Past. We're pretty much halfway there. I guess it's technically 9, but you know, whatever. We're on number 4, and we're just cruising through these Reliving the Past, and I can't wait to make my other seasons. I'll explain all that later. But anyways, today we're going to talk about this system, and like I said before, Microsoft was like, hey guys, let's come on over and let's make this system. So this system was released in 2001. It was competing with PlayStation 2 and I guess the GameCube, eventually, because all these systems, GameCube, Xbox, and PS2 was in the same generation, right? So I guess technically the Xbox was the most powerful system in the generation, and PS2 had the most selling, I guess. The Xbox didn't really sell that many, I think. It had like, it was weird because like when the system, I guess this is what happened. Like when the system came out, they're like, oh my god, Microsoft's making a console, an Xbox. So everyone's excited, but I don't know if many people bought one. Maybe they did, but I don't think so. There's so much stuff you could do to these consoles. Like you can emulate it. Like they made these stickers. Like this is insane. Like look at that sticker. I got this Xbox from, I traded this Xbox with this kid Adam up the street for like, we traded some stuff. But my original Xbox that I got first was in the box for like, from some guy on Craigslist. It was like, I think it was like $50 with games in the box. So with the box, that's like really awesome because that's insane. Like, I just completely forgot about that I had that. But yeah, I traded him with other stuff. But this one is emulated. It has like emulators on it, I think. Yeah, it does. And it has like a mod screen, and then the button lights up different colors, which is crazy. How do you get the button to light up different colors when it's not like RGB, I guess you could say. But it's completely like modded, and I just like really like the system. It's insane. So it adds so much more than what the original Xbox just has. Like one program, put it on this thing, and boom. This thing you see over here is a DVD player, and I'm talking about, there's so many accessories for this thing. Like, this is a DVD player, and I guess you could watch movies on this thing. It's pretty cool, but it's kind of pointless now, honestly. Like, I have the remote and stuff, but still. Another thing I have is I have 2 steering wheels for the original Xbox. The one is Mad Catz, and it's like literally like perfect. Like the wheel is so tight, and like you have pedals, and it's amazing. It's like there's so much stuff to the freaking to the system. Like they made so much stuff, but I love those steering wheels. I'm trying to get rid of the one because I don't need to. But anyways, with yeah, I just like look at the front of the console. Like, I can't even get over how awesome this looks. So this system, you can buy the system now for like $40 maybe, or like $60 with games. But I even seen these for like $20. These are so cheap nowadays. Like I swear, like 3 years ago they weren't like $20 like at all. Like you couldn't find them for like, it's insane. And it's kind of sad because I run into these all the time and I want to resell them, but nobody, like I had 2 of them reselling for like months, and I sold the one to some kid, but then the other Xbox I still have for $40 with like 2 games, but like nobody's buying them, and it's kind of sad because this system is amazing. Like, let's move on to the controllers. But as you see, this is the original Xbox controller. This came out with the freaking the system, I guess so, and it's huge. Like it has like 6 buttons on the front, the white and the black, A, B, X, and Y. It has like the weird D-pad, the start and select button down here, and everyone thinks this is the button, the Xbox logo, which is funny. And it has an R and L button. And this controller is called the Juke, and it's just huge. Like, it's like bigger than my face. Like, it's insane. I just can't even believe it. Like, it's such a cool controller, and I'm glad that I found it. These are way more rare than the other controllers. which just is the normal controller. They moved the white and black button down here, the start and select button down here, and they just made it so much more smaller, which is okay, because I don't really like playing with the bigger controller because it's huge. It's like literally huge, and you literally have to like reach. It's probably like the biggest like handheld controller like ever. But this is way better to play with. Also with the controller, I have a memory. This makes no sense. So I have this is like a Mad Catz memory card that goes into the controller, which I have no clue why you would need that. If you ever turn on the system and go to your data, this thing weighs like 2,000. This thing weighs like fucking 2,000 pounds. If you ever go to the data on the Xbox itself, it says like 50,000 blocks. So I don't know how many gigs is that. I think I looked it up one time. It's not like huge for like today's standards, but it's huge compared to like, you know how like PS4 it's like 500 gigabytes. It's like nowhere near 500 gigabytes, obviously, because you don't need to install the games on the system. It's just like you can have like 100 games probably and not run out of space. It's at 50,000 blocks. And I remember Ian has like, I saved like a lot of my games. I have like 20 games and it still says like 50,000 plus. Like there's so much system storage on this thing. Like you will never need a memory card. You will never run out of space. And like what happened to that now? Like this is an amazing system. Like I don't know, I'm surprised people don't want this. Like the whole thing about it is awesome. I remember when I was little, my brother's friend had one, and it was a freaking blast. Like, it was so fun. And even today, the games are still, like, PS2 style. Most of you played PS2, obviously, so they're, like, PS2 style. They're still fun. They're still good games. Halo on it is the most popular franchise on the original Xbox, and people just don't want to buy it. I'm surprised. Like, I had more Nintendo 64s sell than these Xboxes. I had PS2s sell more than this. Like, why don't people want this system? This system is amazing. It just it looks great. It feels great. The controller is awesome. The games are good. The same games as like PS2 and like, you know, the same games as like PS2, and it looks nice. It's heavy, so it won't move off your freaking TV stand. If you pull the controller, the console won't fly out and break the window. It's just, I love it. And then the menu is awesome. Like the storage on it, you don't need no add-ons. You just need cables, system, and controller. And yeah, that's pretty much it to the system. You know, like on the back here, it has Ethernet thing. So I guess it had Xbox Live at the time. That's what it was called. There's an Xbox Live setting on the system, but it doesn't really do anything. An AV and a power, and that's it. There's literally nothing else on this. And there's 4 controller ports, power and reset button on the front. So you can play 4 players. You can just have an all good time. The games are cheap. Like, the games are cheap, and a cheap system. Why don't people want the original Xbox? I don't know. The games are cheap, system's cheap, and I actually really like the system. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I got that for $50. I just found one for $20 at the flea market. Like, that's what I was trying to sell for $40. So I don't understand. I think Ian found one for like $25 or $30 at the flea market. So they're everywhere, and like I feel like they're definitely gonna go up in value a little bit, but just not yet. Maybe in like a couple years or something like that. But great system overall. I'm trying to think what else on here. We talked about pretty much everything, like the history of it, you know, like, I just can't, like, what came after the 360, I might talk about the 360, like, that 360 was insane, like, I can't even believe this, but, and then after that came the Xbox One, so just from this system, Xbox 360 and Xbox One, and Microsoft came to be one of the, obviously, biggest video game people today, so, thank your original Xbox and get one today. And I'm legitimately surprised because even on eBay these things sell for more than like 40. They sell for like a lot more. Like, I don't know really how much, but with games are like 80, 70, and like I'm just like, I don't want to ship this thing because it weighs like 500 pounds and the shipping is gonna be like $20, but I just want to sell this, or want to sell the one downstairs. That has a sticker. It has like an electrical, like, it looks like a motherboard like a motherboard sticker. It's really cool, but you know, I'm surprised no one got it. But yeah, that's I guess that's pretty much it for this. I guess that's pretty much it for the original Xbox. Like I said, it's another plain system, you know. Like there's not much to it. There's not much history to it. There's not much to the system. It's just a, you know, a video game console, but it's still fun. Like some of the games, like I said, Halo. Like I don't have Halo. I've seen it like 100 times, but you know, I'm never gonna play it honestly. Trying to think. Metal Slug arcade games on here are so amazing. I have the Need for Speed games. It's just everything you can think of that was made back then is on the system. There's like I don't know how many games, but there's a ton of games for fun and for cheap. So guys, go get yourself an Xbox, original Xbox, only like $20 or $40, $60, depending on where you live. Make sure it has a controller, cords, and maybe some extra accessories if you were into that thing. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's Reliving the Past. It's been a good one. Building out. I actually have 2 Xboxes that I'm selling, and it's sitting right here. How could I forgot about that? I don't know. This one doesn't have an AV cable, so I gotta go find that AV cable, and I gotta go try and sell it. It's gonna take like 5 months, you know? Like holy crap, I completely forgot about that. But it has a Halo Xbox. It has a Halo, green Halo controller. So maybe that would get the system to be selling, but you know.
So, you like that video you just saw? Huh? Maybe, you gonna share it with your friends? Huh? Maybe, leave a like and a comment below? Maybe you hit that subscribe button for us, yeah? Alright, good.
So now get out of here.